So our agenda here, we can go to 4A, minutes of the regular Board of Ethics meeting, 10/8. Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the minutes under 4A of the minute meeting of 10/8. Hearing no opposition, they pass. 4B, the special Board of Ethics meeting on 10/22. Do we have a second? I know I'm going faster than you can read.
This doesn't address the subject of the NOPV, does it? Can we put the subject on it?
Well, are we supposed to just have the
It just says
assigned
NOPV.
title for confidentiality?
Right. Well, I guess if we had to show that we address the issue before the election, we could do that.
Right, because
Right.
this the
Right.
title would
I think that's just
reference
important
the
to have in the record that we addressed it before the election.
Okay,
And then
so.
continue. But I think we can cross-reference it with the.
yeah. Because here's the title, and then here's our
Okay,
file.
all right.
Okay, so do we have a second for the approval of the minutes?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any opposition? Hearing none, that passes. We'll move on down to, don't have any appearance requests. Under new business, we have disclosure forms, and you had
I have an extra
7A.
present, but oh, you know what? We're gonna have to skip part of this, but we can accept the ones we can. Because remember, we had one that we were bringing back because we needed a new letter, and I have another one that's gonna need a letter. But I made a draft and I sent it to David. David had some edits, but he didn't get them to me today. We were supposed to talk before this meeting, but with all of this.
Because this one we discussed last month.
Yeah, but we brought it back, so we didn't
Right.
accept, approve it, or you didn't approve it.
I thought didn't we say that we wanted her to put it on the new form? So,
Well,
did we not say that? Yeah.
in the letter that we're gonna send to her, but we don't have an approved letter yet.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
Okay,
the
so-
second part, there's been
Okay.
drafted.
Okay.
I don't know do you guys wanna see it without David here, or do you wanna just wait and continue it to the next meeting?
Well, he had edits.
He said he wanted me to carve out 15 minutes to sit with the draft, so I'm assuming he had a few edits.
I think whatever he produces is fine. So whenever it gets carved out.
Then go ahead and send her the letter in the new form and the,
Okay, so
that's what we
that's-
agreed to last time, right? Or
Right.
did we say we wanted to see the letter?
I
I thought we
know.
said
I honestly don't recall.
I thought we just said go for it.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay. So when he gets that approved, I'll send that out. And do you want one for the next one, Christina Fernandez?
Christina Fernandez is also used in the old form. Well, it's a.
No, that's a new form, isn't it?
No, that's a,
That's the
format
new
by
one, and she's
8:15.
asking for an exception.
We don't-
Basically, if you're using the new form, you're asking for an exception.
Yeah, but we said you can't. It says you can't.
Receive the money.
I gotta read the form now. I thought we clearly said you basically can't ask for exceptions.
Right.
It says the municipal board of ethics or municipal ethics officer may grant an exception for a gift that does not fall within one of the above categories of acceptable gifts.
I guess I'm a little concerned about it.
Because
I don't
that's in
see
the
any-
code under the exceptions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
we
don't
have.
see anybody signing on this one within at our school.
Yeah. For
Well,
municipal. They didn't.
Yeah, they're sending it here because it said either municipal ethics officer or the board of ethics can approve an exception.
And we were gonna get them a municipal ethics officer, they were gonna do that, and apparently they haven't done that, so we should tell them,
So they're sending it here for the board
yeah.
to approve this exception.
So right now, absent them getting that process into place, we ought to look at it ourselves.
Because some have been coming to you
Oh, yeah.
in the right
Well,
way.
Yeah, well, but mostly because Barbara Jones, the clerk, recognizes that I should sign off, and then they don't have to go to you guys.
And then you have been doing a lot of the redirecting it in lieu of approval. We're sending it to this charitable such and such. So that's an option for this board.
Well, no, that was what the people, this were police officers who got gifts,
Oh, they had come up with that.
and they said, we're gonna give them somewhere else, and then the form gets sent to me, and I say, yeah, that's a great idea.
Because there's actually one on the back here that Dee signed off on. This Christy Mercer, and she said she was going to forward to charity.
And I said, that sounds great.
So this person just flat out asked
See,
you,
I
"Can I
really
keep
do a lot
this?"
of work in the ethics run. I just
You know,
want you to know, I just
I was
keep
watching
this
Blue Bloods
nowhere.
last night and watched them
I
accept
thought we
tickets to a
deleted
concert, and they're like,
Peacefully
whoa.
tonight. I thought we created this form so that we didn't have to do this anymore.
Right.
So obviously
Well,
we did.
no, but if there are exceptions, and this must have been an exception. Oh, well, the one of the police officers, what she got was, I think one was 50 and one was 100, and one of them I said, you don't have to do it all.
Right. and
It's
So-
over 50.
forward
so-
to charity.
So I would say no.
No what?
She can't have it.
Can't have it.
That's my motion.
Second.
See what you're being so tough about here.
It's $80. We said it's limited to 50. I'm done. They know that. So if she wants, we could put in the letter, go to wherever the beauty salon and trade in the $80 gift card for a $50 gift
Yeah,
card.
maybe we do. It doesn't
Okay,
fall
so
within
that
an
can be
exception.
the instruction I
Yeah.
send in the letter. Because if you see the draft letter, there's all of these. You have, we're concerned because of A, B, or C, or D, and then we just put in the one that
Yeah.
fits, and then the remedy is blah, 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 and it's
Right.
blank. And so I put in your remedy as a board,
Mhm.
and the letter goes out that way.
Donate $30 to charity and use the other 50, or however she wants to do it.
Okay, well, you got to say exactly
So
what
we
you want
had
me
a-
to write.
Okay.
Okay, well, you want to make your motion, I know it's been motion moved and seconded, but do you want to restate your motion so that it's...
Yeah, not approve the request for exception, and direct the.
This is for Fernandez.
Yeah, direct the teacher to donate the excess value to charity or return it to the parent.
Now, Terry, that does that meet with your concerns of sort of undue influence? I'm not sure it does. That undue influence has already been had by giving the $80 gift. I get whether she only gets to use 50 or not, but I'm not sure we can delve into it much more than that.
I agree, yeah, that's the concern I have about that. But the influence, I mean, short of giving it back, right? I mean, that's the, if being a gift card, we could instruct her to give it back, that's a possibility. But,
If it hasn't
saying
been used
give
already.
it on, I mean, that's always the problem with any of this stuff, but you could say use some of it and the leftover just give to charity. The influence is already there, so if the concern is bias or potential influence, that's already
But
happening.
don't we want Christina to tell her, her teachers in the school she's working with, hey, I had to do this. We want the word to get out. That it's not acceptable except anything over $50. Because apparently the training not doing. The training that the school district had over the summertime wasn't good enough.
Well, so we should
let's
either.
just reject it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
just say this.
Okay,
is-
so
All right,
your
I-
motion has
I
been.
rescind my
Okay, you
motion.
rescind. Okay, so who makes a new motion?
I vote we reject it.
Okay, reject, and instruct her to return it.
Mm-hmm.
And how do we know if she does? We don't.
We don't.
Well, we're just here to give advice.
Okay, all right.
Enforcers.
That's it. And-
Okay.
Okay, well,
And a couple of weeks deal subpoena and then and
Okay,
trials.
I need to then, because see, this is all going to be new stuff. I need somebody to sign this and write it in, and I need to include
We need
this.
a stamp.
Yes.
Rejected.
So
Disapproved.
I need the
I know.
chair to, does it say, well, you need to sign and then put who you are, the date, and the remedy.
that's signature of approval.
I know, but can you mark the,
I'll
Well,
mark.
can you write rejected just underneath chair? But really, a stamp is a good
Yeah, we
idea.
need-
I'm a
this is
contract
all-
attorney, and I have a
Should I say
rejected.
signature of rejection?
Rejected.
um,
Just rejected, colon, your name. Please return.
well, you're approving the form. Okay,
I'm
can
not
you
gonna-
sign it and then in lieu of, tell her what in lieu of she needs to do? Return it.
I
Reject
would
it.
just say rejected, return
Yeah, okay.
gift to parents.
Okay. So in that blanks below,
I just started
You
writing,
did it?
so you may have
It's
to give me
okay.
another one.
Does
My
anybody
handwriting
have?
is miserable.
Can I have somebody else's? Wait, is there something on the back? I need to just go get the form.
All right.
Okay. In the
Well,
meantime.
let's do that after the meeting.
Okay, let's do
All
that.
right, well,
Okay, let me leave this out.
So, do we have any more of these we have to go through? 7A.
Well,
there's a
you
new
have to
code
go
letter.
back and visit Longlet then, because it's the same thing. Even if she
Longlet's
gets it
already-
on a new form, you just want her to get it on a new form and then you're gonna reject it? Or,
Oh, but I think
Consider it.
that one, I thought that one was okay because it was a former student.
But they were writing a special letter for that one, so.
yeah, we didn't accept that one. We were gonna revisit that one. I could just send her the new form and say, please fill it out again, it'll come to us again.
Now, I'm not familiar, but is the board rejecting that one in the long run?
Are you bored?
If you're not, $99. But you know, that's purpose fundraiser for Rogers Park.
I believe there were two of these,
Uh-huh.
and one she kept, and then the other one she put to the fundraiser.
Oh, does it say on the back? Yeah,
Yeah,
one
but-
given ticket, it's
Yeah.
on the back. One ticket was given to me, the other was given to Robin Hill. Well, again, I mean, if it's a previous student, then it doesn't fit one of the categories anyway. Right? I mean, what's forbidden is to get something from a student, parent, and guardian from a student, right? I mean, so
Okay.
it's not. So this is a former student. This is, you know, at least
Okay.
for me, the kind of like the principle here, it doesn't give me any heartburn. You know,
Okay.
what's,
So we
what's
can let
the,
this
what's
one
the
go?
downstream
Yes.
effect of bias here? Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, if it's his older, if it's Jason's daughter, and he has a younger son coming up through the school, which I know he does,
Well, you only know that because
because I know Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not talked to him about this.
Okay, so can we have a motion to accept both Longlets and Myers? Are you gonna accept Myers? Keith-
Myers is the police
Keith
department?
Myers? No, he's the one, he got a Columbia sweatshirt fleece jacket for $60, but it really it has nothing to do with the student. He filled out a survey and he won a
Okay,
prize.
so he probably shouldn't have even
Yeah,
done
he
it.
shouldn't have
said
even
to
done
us.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, it's being,
so if I can get a motion to
does it fit
accept
one of
those
those?
two.
Motion to accept, is
So,
it?
yes.
Moved
Yeah.
and seconded to accept those two.
Aye.
You're actually moving along here.
Okay, and the new code letter, I'm gonna continue that because I'll give you guys an opportunity to see that at the next meeting, okay? But I'll send out the letters, blah, 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 okay. Oh, so there's actually one for the elected official, Kathleen Plunkett.
Where's that at?
It's after your next little yellow tab. It's still in disclosures. I'll go past all that because we were going to talk about the letter, but we're not now. So right there.
Yeah.
Disclosure by an elected municipal official. And there's two.
Oh, she attended one of these rubber chicken dinners. Holy Christmas, are they up to $75 for those dinners?
Was received from her employer? Cont'd Phillips, her employer?
Yes, it is.
See, it's just
She works for
confusing because
Anchorage.
it's the old form.
Yeah, it's Anchorage School Board.
Oh, no, because it's an elected official, we haven't updated their.
No, we haven't modified that one.
And she didn't ask the question, an action in a matter affecting the donor is pending before me, which is no actions that we're aware of that ConocoPhillips.
Well, it actually doesn't fit with the
Yeah.
block that she checked anyway. Because
Right.
ConocoPhillips isn't a community organization.
Right.
So I would say that she actually, as an employee, probably doesn't need to fill it out.
For either of them, there's two different ones.
Oh,
Front and back.
Well, she's doing it not as an employee, but she's doing it as an elected official.
That's right.
she's going to the dinner as an elected official?
I believe so, as well as this luncheon on the National Indian Education Association. She's an elected official. They all get invited to these things. Now, we have some history on this
I was gonna
because,
say,
before my time, were you involved in that? Where we said that they couldn't accept tickets to the mayor's charity ball?
In exchange, maybe we ought to look at that opinion.
we did, we said, yeah, because,
It gave them access to
Access.
influencing of other people.
So can we delay these two?
Yeah, let's
better
delay this
delay,
and I'll
yeah,
look
we
that
better
up.
Delay,
Yeah.
please, okay.
And I'll
Right.
go find that
But
opinion.
was that even previous to your? I just remember we've had this discussion a
that,
couple
I had
times.
just arrived when we did that one,
Yeah,
it's
so I
one of
got
those
it.
about Delby, and it was. a
Well, I'll take it on that
discussion
I'll look
and
at that
And that was,
decision.
I might probably have that letter floating around in
Yeah.
here somewhere, but that was, you're right, Dee, that was like the punchline, that it was about, buying the seat at the table buys access to
Mhm.
that
To the
elected official, which potentially buys influence. And
Yeah.
so we did rule that they should not accept those.
So let's look at these, because
Yeah.
they might be important.
Okay,
The
so
administration was very surprised with that opinion, by the way, so it'll be interesting to.
we'll table that for till next regular
No pun
scheduled meeting.
intended.
Okay, okay.
They were. What was that?
You'll table that, I say no pun intended.
Um,
So President Economic Interest, before you look at that one, here's the one that came in that I amended for, because it just hit my email right before this meeting. And you're gonna just accept it, there's no problem with it, I assume.
Oh, good Lord, it's dated the 12th today. Oh, the UAA. These guys, I watch them like a hawk.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We're on boards all over the place.
Okay, so you've seen that one. Now this next one, Joseph Miller came to us last meeting, and Terry was going to write a letter to send because he was not happy with. He wanted to clarify disclosure responsibilities for this Urban Design Commission.
Yes, and I emailed that to Steve weeks ago.
What?
You said you got it and that you were working on it.
This is not even the urban committee anyway, it's the Public
Homework.
Transit Advisory Board.
They're looking at the next
Great.
one.
Oh, where's the next
In
one?
there.
Joseph
Oh.
Miller, we kept it from last time.
Oh.
Terry was going to write a letter. Terry,
Yeah.
do you still want to write a letter? Should we continue it, or do you
I'm
want to
not
let it
writing
go?
again if Steve lost the letter that I sent him.
Then
I think you've got the
Send the
wrong
file
email.
I
again.
mailed it certified. I've got the
You know,
little
I
certified
actually get
tag
emails
that
from a
was
Steve Strom that
received.
lives in a tennis resort in Southern California because they forget to put the dot in between Steve and Strom in the email address. So I get his
Oh, I
emails.
wonder if that's what's
So you might have put a dot in
You know,
between.
I get that's what's going
So
on.
the tennis guy is getting the emails.
Right, and that's at UAA.edu.
No, my AOL account. So I think I'm the only person in the world that still has an AOL account. I got too many things tied to it. I don't want to get rid of it. So.
Do you get your email on your Commodore 64?
So, but with respect to
Little
the
floppy.
to this Cornwell-George, do we accept
I
this?
think that one's okay, right?
Yeah, but, yeah.
It's not
I
even
mean, it's a
confirmed
UAA
yet.
person, but what can you do?
Right, he's not even been confirmed yet.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so we're going
Stephanie
to
actually,
accept
it's
that
a
one.
she.
Yeah.
And then, but the other one, do you want to bring it back next time?
If you don't mind, yeah.
And
I'll see if I can
yeah, and I'll
talk to this
review
person in
it.
Southern California.
I'll review it after he gets it to the right email address.
Okay.
So I'm running short on time.
Okay. Move that we adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded to adjourn.
I'm Jeanette.
She's going.
What else do we need to do?
Well, you probably have. I'll talk to you later. Okay, who did that adjournment?
I made the motion.
Okay.
And Kelly seconded it. Thank you, folks.